So really quickly, I'm just going to go through the top 3 traps, and then we will, I know it's after 11 now, so then we'll open up for some discussion and questions for any of you that want to stay on a little bit longer. But I just want to go through the 3 traps really briefly. So the first one is not focusing enough on your project's purpose and resources. The second is running too many assessments on not enough sites. And the third is not budgeting enough time to do all of this right. So those are the top 3 traps that we see that a lot of soil health assessment projects easily fall into. And so with the Valley project, DSP project, we thought that we did, a pretty good job at having our sites and our people and our funding to match our purpose. We thought we did that well. We also thought that we chose a lot of assessments, but generally we had the resources to match. So that wasn't really an issue for our project. But time was definitely our most limiting factor and probably the biggest hurdle that we had in this project. And honestly, the reason for a lot of the lessons that we learned that we just went through, because it's always going to take more time than you expect. And a lot of what didn't go well was ultimately due to a lack of time, like I said. So we did a lot of things right. And from the things that we could have done better, I feel like we really did learn a lot from this. And so that's we've gone through each of these lessons learned now. And I just want to highlight that, we learned a lot from what we did. This was, I don't think anybody said it yet, but this was ultimately meant to be a pilot project. And so I think it definitely fulfilled its purpose there in helping to be a pilot and help guide how we're going to do future soil health assessment projects here in Virginia. So with that, we'll move on to any questions or answers, discussion, or Chris, if you want to add and say anything about what we just went through.
I just wanted to say that was an amazing presentation. I want to thank you all for putting this together. Thank you.
Yeah, well, it was definitely a team effort, and I know that this presentation got delayed a couple of times, so I'm glad we're finally able to help bring it all together and draw some conclusions from all of the really hard work and effort that went into this project. So thank you, Chris, for all of your hard work on this.